I first met Correne when I was about 17 years old, I'd say. And I remember coming in, I'd been at kickboxing training, and she was having dinner with my mum and dad and a distant cousin I'd never met or something like that. And I walked in and I saw her, and that was it. And I'd been really interested in putting bands together for a long time, and Ollie and I had been sort of attempting so many different things. And this Cat Empire idea was starting to brew, you know. And a few years later, I was in this great position, this new six-piece band, the Cat Empire, with everyone who sort of made up the heart center of that band, the rhythm section and the personalities. And we were starting to do some good stuff. People were reacting to us in the room, and there seemed to be a feeling that, you know, we'd stumbled on something, and I knew that there was a spark there. And I was just dead set keen to make it happen. But the thing that was limiting us was that we didn't have a manager. You know, we couldn't go to any popular managers. We were a band that was just no one would take us on, you know. Anyway, so I remembered having met Correne, and we'd had a pretty nice connection. And she was totally out of the music industry, but I caught up with her one day and I said, look, just come and check out this band. And she'd apparently seen a fortune teller recently and said, you're going to meet some young person who's going to change the course of what you do. That's how the story goes anyway. So she came to it wasn't the Prince of Wales, it was it was this club in St Kilda, I've forgotten what it was, but it was packed out. And we played there, and she came and she saw something in the band, and she was the person who went on this journey and who said that this band is not going to remain underground. This band is going to be something different, and she believed in every one of us and went on the whole journey together. And all of us discovered music. We discovered different countries. We discovered the industry. Everything we learnt new together, but she was the person who could turn a crazy idea into a reality. So when I said, I want to go to Havana, Cuba, I could call up Correne and she'd say, yeah, let's make it happen. And to collide with someone where you can be as creative as you can be and have a facilitator who is got an enormous amount of power was one of those extraordinary relationships. And that's when the two sides of music come together in a really great way, and she has been just a huge part of the Cat Empire's longevity, but also the fact that the Cat Empire's always been able to sit outside of the expected space of the what we call the music industry, or those things. And she's had an amazing imagination in her own right, and dreamed up ideas, and she's been able to work alongside, you know, this great contrasting dynamic musical career that we've had, and see it turn into this expansive international band, and she's formed great relationships, and a lot of people love working with the band because she's representing us. And so seeing Correne leave after this extraordinary 20-year managerial career is very sad, but I'm also really proud of that relationship that started when we were so young, and we were both coming from this place on the outside, and we found a way to do it differently. And she's really like a member of the band who's leading. So thanks, Correne.